Blessed rising sun and setting sun, beloved. Please remember servant with the spiritual master. For those who are watching us for the first time, please feel free to follow us, to subscribe, to comment, and to contact us as well. Today, beloved, I want us to talk about the issue that affects a lot of people, which is called witchcraft. And the majority are by witchcraft, they are failing to understand. And it's common knowledge and common cause that we have developed a certain kind of hatred toward the witches because of what we have been told they are doing, or what we are witnessing them doing, or the pain that they cause up to us. So now, I want us to look into the witch world and understand how to deal with it. Originally, you'll be surprised. Witchcrafts shall not be a spiritual legend we need to detest. And when you look at the spiritual realm, the witches, they are like the punishers. Once you do not abide by the spiritual principles, the witches come with the consequences of your actions. So now, initially that were their rules. And they were accepted in society. They were being consulted in community and society where they were matters that were above the common knowledge. Even to an extent where spiritualists, if they had to deal with complex issues, they needed as well the input of the witches. What are the witches' speciality? Witchcraft is founded most on nature. People are called witches. They understand the cosmic power in everything in nature, from what you can see and what you cannot see. In the cunning of Eastern and Western religion, because they had their own intention of controlling our mind, controlling our culture, our tradition, dehumanizing us, removing us from our true identity. They couldn't tolerate the presence of witches because they cannot manipulate them. And the witches, they were causing havoc in the new system that was trying to infiltrate us. So it was not easy for the invader to manipulate those who are benefiting from their privilege in exposing the root of African spirituality. That has grown for a very long time, and it has developed a culture of hatred, which is they are forced to hide. Their skill and talent have been perceived as unwanted. But what we're ignoring is part of the witches that were captured. Not all of them, they were alive. Some of them, they were taken and they were questioned They reveal the secret of the energy which you and I are enjoying today, the wireless, a lot in science. And because of our own ignorance, the witchcraft power start hammering us, it start affecting us. Not because it's not willing to help us, it's because we are not accommodating its existence between us. When that energy is coming, it doesn't have a human feeling. It perceives us as invader when we portray the characteristic of what caused it to be suppressed and be pushed in a corner where it cannot be accepted within its own sphere of existence. It's not up to you to start establishing the restoration of that spiritual connectivity. It's more about you are listening to me, understanding. So at your level, what I can guide you and advise you to do in order to be immune or prevent witchcraft energy to destroy, affect, or penalize your life. Use nature, use root, use herbs, use liquid, use animals, use anything that stand and oppose witchcraft energy. But prior of you start using those, you shall make sure you are spiritual blameless, meaning you respect your spiritual principles, you observe your own stages, you honor nature, the sun, Ra, you honor the moon, you honor water, you honor fire, you honor Mother Earth, you honor the tree, honor nature. Connect, ground with nature. If you are unable to do so yourself because of certain limitations, feel free to contact us. Seek guidance. Comment. For those who cannot pay, comment. I'll answer you on these videos. Ask questions. I'm making it for you who have challenged. Probably the witchcraft energy have broken you to the extent where you cannot even afford to seek the service of a professional spiritualist. I understand that aspect. That's why I'm making these videos. They are basic things that you can use. You can have a lemon in your car. You can have garlic in your bag, in your wallet. You can have in your pocket. You can have your spiritual ring, your spiritual needle, your spiritual tools, your spiritual altar. Once you start bringing nature around your spirituality, and you understand, because you must know witchcraft is specialist in understanding the energy that which nature release and absorb. So you better start learning about that. That I'm encouraging you to follow my channel, because it's a time now that I'm going to be teaching about those details. If you are not subscribed, you're not a follower, you might miss it. You need to start learning about the power of nature. Once you understand it, you're going to overcome the attack of the witchcraft. When the birds are speaking, you need to hear that. When the tree are telling you something, when the wind is telling you something, nature speaks. Ground yourself. You got that ability in you. Yes, you just need to come back to your root. Please don't forget to share this video, to invite more people to join us. I will see you on my next one. I made this one specifically for you. I'm waiting for your questions. I'll come with more answer. Remain blessed. Your humble servant, Robo Kyungo Katapena, Spiritual Master. May the grace of Ra be upon you, and the love of Isis guide your journey. Remain blessed. Thank you.